You and I are matching today. How adorable. Well, I got a deeper V on than you right
I wear
there.
black because it makes me look thin.
Yeah, it's good. It's very slimming. You don't sound very loud. Are you not using your microphone?
No, is that better?
There you. Jesus.
Eh,
Turn it
That's a
down.
dude. It's very sensitive. How about that? Is
I feel
that
like
better?
it's weird you looking down and saying it's
I
very
know
sensitive.
my microphone is right here.
Oh, it's
That
not a
ain't a
light
microphone. It's not a light up one.
light up one.
don't get me started. Yeah.
Anyway, hey, welcome to it. The Plan B After Show podcast
Check this out.
weekly review. What? He's a witch.
Oh.
It's weird. Check this out.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Wait, I did it wrong.
There you go. All right.
Where's it coming from? No one knows.
That's a
No
turd.
one
That's what that is.
Or what's that? I like the old pencil one. How do you do that? Where do you do like the?
Oh yeah. Where's I think I can do it. I'm gonna actually.
Oh no, it's like this, right? And don't you do it this way?
Yeah. How do they do it? They like grab it and.
Oh yeah. Oh God.
Then you.
Oh my God. Mind freak. So stupid. All right, enough of your nerdy magic tricks. We got to get to it. It's time for your weekly review. Kind of a busy week. A lot of weird things happening. Let's start with this. Climate change and the Loch Ness Monster. If you didn't hear, some experts think that if we don't fix the climate, Loch Ness Monster could come out of the water to find food.
I guess I was just on the assumption that.
I can't. Hold on. You're quiet. Did you mess with your microphone again? Yeah.
What's going on, Eric?
Now it's really loud. Turn it down.
Check. 1, 2. Is that better?
I mean, it's loud, but it's fine. It's all right.
All right. It's gonna have to work.
Perfect.
So I was under the assumption that the Loch Ness Monster was like not a thing. Like people like all got together and were like, all right, we're fucking dumb.
Yeah.
You know, let's move on to like Bigfoot or something because it's not real.
But even
apparently they're bringing it back, huh?
Loch Ness Monster is much easier to believe for me.
I can wrap my brain around it.
You made the comment on the show when we talked about this earlier in the week, and it's like, yeah, when you look at the ocean, dude, there's some fucking scary shit in the ocean. So a big giant mammal thing, that's not out of the question.
What's the subreddit where it's like it's not gigantism, but it's something in that regard?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
And it's always creatures in the ocean. Like there's this one where they're flying over the ocean in a helicopter. It's like a first person view, and there was just this massive like sea creature. There's all like AI, or not AI, but CGI and whatnot.
CGI. But dude, look at a fucking whale. All right. Yeah. I mean, dude, that's
incredible.
A big ass. Yeah.
Did you see the kayaker got swallowed up?
Oh, I saw it. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And she had a GoPro on too. You can see all the bubbles. You can see all the bubbles coming up, and it's like, oh, here it comes. And then the big mouth. Oh, dude, I saw that video, and man, could you imagine?
What is that one? It's like an octopus. Large deep sea octopus,
giant squid.
No, not the giant squid. It's different, dude. This thing is the most terrifying thing. Oh, here it is. What is that? That is the giant alien like. What is that called? Giant deep sea alien like deep sea. There we go. Dude, this thing is it's a squid, but it's fucking terrifying. Here, I'm going to find.
Yeah, it's there. Dude, some of the stuff down there is absolutely, get me out of here. I don't want any part of that.
This is going to.
You know what's crazy? It's like there's no walls. You can grow as big as you want.
Yep.
As big as your body wants to grow, it can in the ocean because there's no ceiling. I guess there is a ceiling, but not really.
It froze up on me, of course. Wait for it. There we go. Chrome tab. This fucking thing, dude, is nuts. Maybe it won't work.
StreamYard should make this a little easier.
I know, right? Okay, so this thing, all right, that is just hanging out in the ocean.
Oh yeah, I've seen this video.
Right? Okay, so we got to look at this fucking thing.
Oh my God.
So that's just the tentacles, and then that, right?
What is that? That's an
I don't know.
alien. That is an alien.
And so you're telling me that Loch Ness is completely out of the question? No, I honestly, if this fucking thing is just
that's
floating
what
around-
the Loch Ness fights. That's like the villain. You know, I'm telling you.
Dude, this is terrifying. Look at this. Look at this thing.
That's an alien.
Like this is real video, folks. I'm not making this up. This is real that they found. It was like it was on some like oil well.
What sucks is you can't really tell how big it is. But if a human was swimming next to that thing, it would be the size of like just the tip of that like tentacle right there. That's how big this thing is.
Horrifying. Just down there floating around. Yeah. Look at that.
I'm good. I'm good, man. I'm good.
Well,
You know what? Another thing that terrifies me is like when I can't see land. I'm in a boat and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm just in the middle of the ocean, or
even on the big lake.
The big
even
lake.
You get on the
It
big
scares
lake,
me.
you're like, boy, that pier, that lighthouse looks pretty small.
You know.
Terrifying, man.
Dude, I'm sure there's stuff down there that we don't really know about.
Yeah.
You know?
Big old lake sturgeons or big old muskies swimming around.
Well, you saw the South Haven Lake Monster.
Yeah.
Bring that video up real quick. Come
the
on.
South Haven Lake Monster. I don't know. That one might take a while, but that was tubing.
No,
I think
it wasn't. It was a fucking monster. Would you just lean into it? Come on.
But it could be. You're right, though. It could be. He's just being skeptical, and
basically what it was the webcam in South Haven, and they're like something blows over the pier, and I'm telling you,
everyone thought,
dude, it's real. It's like the Loch Ness monster. It's that big,
right there.
And you know what though? It squirms. It's not trash. The thing squirms around. I'm telling you.
You put the bong down there, buddy.
There's been a lot of videos of mermaids lately popping up.
Oh yeah, mermaids. Yeah. Mermaids aren't all fun like Ariel makes them out to be. They got like sharp teeth and
they're kind of scary. Yeah.
Here's a question for you: would you have sex with a mermaid?
Not one of those terrifying ones
with the sharp teeth. I mean, like Cindy Crawford, hot, but like
it's got sharp fish bottom.
Fish bottom.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
I'd do it.
I know you would. It's without a question. I know you would.
Without a question. You even need to ask it. I would pants off, rock hard.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go
under the sea. Under the sea.
Oh my God. How about this? Speaking of other creatures, the walrus over in Norway that got euthanized because we couldn't fucking leave it alone.
Yeah.
Long story short, there was this walrus started becoming pretty popular, hanging out on this pier in Oslo, Norway. Well, tourists, even though there's many warnings by the government, tourists kept bothering the walrus, trying to take pictures, yada yada yada. So instead of having someone there to arrest people or scare people off,
just take care of the situation.
They euthanize this fucking walrus. We suck as a species.
It's just terrible. It's a terrible story. And I don't, what are we going to learn that like, hey, you know what? That's a living and breathing thing, just like you. Just because you have fingers and you know how to shoot a gun doesn't mean that you're any better than that thing.
Look, I'm a hunter. I'm a fisher. Like, I get it. I think there's a right way to do it. But I also think that nature belongs to the animals.
We need to preserve it, man.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just going to take time to where it's like, oh, shit. Like everything's endangered now.
The problem is, though, is that most people, like the rhino, like people hear about the white rhino. Like we have literally, and that's just one of many animals that we have extinct as.
Too many people. There's too many people out there. You know what? You people keep talking and making kids all the time. It's just, stop it. All right. Chill out on your 9 kids.
I don't even think it's not even that. It's just us being
overpopulation.
It's us being assholes to nature because we think we're better than. I honestly think nature, we're just guests. When we go into the woods, we are guests. In the woods, we're guests on the water. That is not a dry land like in cities. That's we aren't made. That's why we've evolved where we're at. But that doesn't mean that we need to be snuffing out these creatures. Like that pisses me off so much that the fact that they euthanize this poor walrus who is just doing its walrus things, all because fucking tourists need to take a photo for their 100 followers on Instagram. Fuck you. God.
That's terrible.
Makes me so mad. So mad. Anyway, before I get more mad about that. Well, I will be, because I know someday we're all going to die off and the animals will be fine and the earth will heal itself.
That one walrus video, the ET video that we played over the air. I kept playing that all day long, dude. I don't know why that video. I love that video so much. It's just dude, his eyes are all popped out the side and it's making those noises. You're just like, my God, that is a terrifying noise.
Majestic creature. Yes. I think let's get to it because we've gone way too long already. How about this? We had that fun fact and opinion about the escalator, and we learned that escalators were around in the late 1800s.
You ain't seen me. I'm taking the stairs. Dude. I will take the stairs.
How terrified do you think? Like the first, like they finally brought out, all right, everyone, come see this new invention, the escalator. You got that first guy who's like had to step on that thing.
Turns him into a human meatball. That's what it's going to be. That's a meat grinder. Yeah. Why is it graded like that? You know, like, can't they make it like, can't they make soft steps?
No,
you know,
to grind up the human, in case someone gets there, it's just easier to grind up grandma.
You know, it's like something from the movie Terminator or something.
You know what it kind of looks like? You know what it looks like? You know those big machines that like you can throw anything into?
Like a couch or a car.
Yeah, and it's
exactly what it is.
Basically how the same ends of an escalator works. Yeah.
Why do you got to make it so dangerous for the shoelaces? You know, just saying.
Well, we got to put tread on it, so let's just make these treads, and then they need to go into No, that's just that'll suck Rama right in.
Need to reinvent the escalator.
Her old bones can't stand up to that crushing machine. She's sucked right in. Right in. But yeah, I just think that's crazy. I felt like escalators were something that were invented in maybe like the 70s, but no, late 1800s. Bananas.
They're both sketchy, right? Which one are you taking, the elevator or the escalator? Gotta go the escalator, right?
I think escalator's a safer option.
At least it just turns into a staircase.
Yeah, and you could jump off too. You know what I mean? Yeah. Elevator, that wire snaps. You're dead. You're dead.
I mean, is it go through everybody's brain every time? Every time I get in an elevator, I always kind of like look up and I'm like, please.
Just hold on.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big fatty, but there might have been one on here before.
Yeah, really wore that wire down. That hinge is
yeah, it's on one piano string, dude. Noise.
That doesn't sound right. Does that sound right to you? No, it doesn't. Anyway, choosing the escalator for sure. All right. Well, Christ, we haven't accomplished anything. Let's get out of here. That's your weekly review, the Plan B After Show podcast. Tune in next Friday or whenever you get this, and we'll have more for you and see what's going on. All right. For Brock and Hunter, we'll see you next time.